حي على الصلاة حي على حي على الفلاح حي على
نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه أجمعين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما أجمعين inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, on behalf of Talimul Islam and on behalf of Institute of the Language of the Quran, we welcome you to this new Arabic course. Inshallah, this course will benefit you a lot. It will enable you to understand Quran 85% directly, inshallah. And inshallah, your experience in this class will be most enjoyable and very fruitful. From the outset, I must tell you that I'm not a scholar. I do not have any university degrees. All I have is my experience. I went to various places, various countries, and I met so many teachers who are very kind, and they taught me many things in Arabic which made me understand Quran directly. And inshallah, I'm going to share all these things with you so that you will be able to understand Quran when it is recited. When you pray, you know what you are praying. And when you hear tilawat, inshallah, it will touch your heart because you will understand what's going on. You know. We start with our handbook, brothers and sisters. How many letters of alphabet? Most of us, we were taught that there are 28, but there are 29. Alif is the letter of alphabet, but it is not consonant. It does not have a speech sound. When you say a, it is not alif, but it is hamza. And how do you write hamza? Are you with me? This is hamza, brother. Then what is this alif doing here? It is Hamza's chair. Hamza is very delicate. She needs a chair. Okay? So here is alif is the chair for Hamza. Sometimes waw will become a chair for Hamza. And sometimes ya will become a chair for Hamza. So Hamza has different chairs depending on what is in front of her. And sometimes Hamza feels strong and she doesn't need any chair. So there are many rules, spelling rules for writing Hamza that slowly we will learn. You do not have to worry, brother. And I must tell you something, that if you do not understand everything today, brothers and sisters, don't worry. Because tomorrow when you come to class, inshallah, you will understand better. And third day, your understanding will be very strong. And after 1 week, you will say to yourself, I knew this all from my childhood. Okay? Inshallah, you'll get stronger and stronger. So, brothers and sisters, we have to remember, okay, alif is used for elongation. How many? Okay, now in the handout, the next thing is, in English language, there are 8 parts of speech. We know that, and they have been given here. Noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. These are the 8 parts of speech. How many parts of speech in Arabic? 3. Noun, verb, and particles. Harf. Okay? So, brothers and sisters, how come there are 8 in English and 3 in Arabic? But the noun in Arabic also includes pronoun, adjective, adverb, and interjection. They are all covered in this category of noun. So we have to remember. So in fact, they are same as in English, but we do not have 8, but instead of 3. Okay? When we say pronoun, there is a word for pronoun in Arabic, which is damir, but it still comes under the category of noun. This is just a general idea, brother. You will, inshallah, as we go along, you will notice that, inshallah. The next thing is, brother, the letters of alphabet. Okay, brother and sister, and as we said, there are 29 letters of alphabet, out of which 28 are consonants, and alif has no speech sound. When you say a, it is the sound of hamza. Now, how many vowel signs, brother, in Arabic language? Only 3. Dhamma, fatha, and kasra. Are you with me, brother? Dhamma, fatha, and kasra. Now remember, these are short vowels. Okay, they are short vowels. So if I say to you, if I write like this, what will you say? Bu, short, bu. If I write like this, what will you say? Ba, short vowel. And if I say this, then it is bi, short. Now in order to do elongation, I put here alif. Now you see, the job of alif is to elongate. Now this is ba. And then I put vav here, and it is bu. And if I put ya here, it is bi. Are you with me? Now, there are there are three vowel signs. Dhamma, Fatha and Kasra only. And there is a fourth thing we must understand, and it is called Sukoon. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? There are many ways of writing Sukoon. Sometimes it is like a tiny circle. Sometimes they write like this. But I prefer tiny circle because it's better when you want to understand properly. Okay. Now, Sukoon is not a vowel sign. Sukoon is not a vowel sign. What is Sukoon then? Sukoon tells me that there is no vowel sign on the Arabic letter. Are you with me, brother? Okay. Where is the vowel sign here? On ba. What is on vav? It's a Sukoon. Why? There is no vowel sign. There is no vowel sign. Okay. Now this you never write. You never write. But you understand. If I say ba, where is the vowel sign? Ba. On the ba. What is on alif? There is a sukoon. We don't write it. But there is a sukoon. We don't write it. And what about B? Where is the vowel sign? On the B. What is on the ya? A sukoon, because there is no vowel sign. Now these things are to be remembered. And even if you forget, don't worry, because I will be repeating these things often. You know, some of you will, when we go a little bit deeper in the course, all these things will come to you. Okay? So you don't write it. You don't write it, but it is there. Okay. I give you another example, brother. What is this, brother? Taba. What is it? Taba. Okay. And what is this? Tuba. Are you with me? Now I write down like this. What is this? Tab. There is no vowel sign on ba. Tab. See how you pronounce ba? Tab. Okay. Now if I say like this, what is now, brothers and sisters? Tub. Tub. Here it was tuba, and here it is tub. So there is a sukoon on ba. If I write like this, brother, tubta. So we did not pronounce ba in its normal way as we pronounce ta and this ta. Tubta. And if I put dhamma here, tubtu. If I put kasra here, tubti. So ba has a sukoon. It means it has no vowel sign. It has no vowel sign. Sukoon means there is no vowel sign on the letter. Is it clear, inshallah? Try and remember this, brothers. Okay, now we come to other part of the handout, brothers and sisters. The noun is either definite or indefinite. Sahih, brothers and sisters? Either it is definite or indefinite. What do we do in English when it is indefinite noun? How do we describe it, brother? By using a or an. Are you with me? This, when it comes in front of a noun, makes it indefinite. How do you define it? Make it definite? The. Okay, brother. Now, In order to define an indefinite noun in Arabic, we do not have anything similar to this. But at the end of the noun, we put double vowel sign. Are you with me? We put double vowel sign. If the noun ends with a dhamma, then we put two dhammas. If the noun ends with a fatha, then we'll put two fathas. Huh? If the noun ends with a kasra, we put two kasras. This is called tanween. What is it called? Tanween. Huh? Tanween. Tanween tells us that the noun is indefinite. Are you with me? Tanween will tell us that the noun is indefinite. If I say kitabun, what is the English? A book. A book. A book. If I say kalamun, a pen. If I say baytun, a house. Sahih, brothers and sisters? And then, how do I make it definite? So, definite, which is in English, we have to add al to the noun. So I want to say the book. What will I do now? Al-kitabu. I cannot have tanween. Al-kitabu. Al-kitabu. The book. Okay, brothers and sisters? Now you see, as soon as I put al, like a magic, one vowel sign got dropped. Instead of bun, it became bu. Got the idea? Now, if I say kalamun, a pen, I want to say the pen. What will I do? Al-kalamu. But these are the basics. I know most of you already know. But I'm starting from the very beginning in case there is one student who's coming for the first time to learn Arabic, so that he gets some idea, inshallah. Al-kalamu. Got the idea? If I write down al-kalamun, that is wrong. Because tanween and al cannot coexist. One has to come and other has to go. So, if you say al, then only one dhamma. And then here comes al-baytu. Okay, instead of baytun, it became al-baytu, means the house. And I should write here the pen. Okay. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? Yes. Okay. Now, we come to something which is always sometimes confusing to the students, but I will explain you, and I'll keep on explaining you in every session. Whenever I get an opportunity, I'll be asking you questions and also repeating my point, so that if you have missed it out, you will inshallah remember. But I said baytun, it is indefinite. How about if I write down Muhammadun? There is a tanween there, which always tells me that the noun is indefinite. But what about Muhammadun? Is it definite or indefinite? It is definite. Brother, how come? Tanween means indefinite, and now you say Muhammad is definite. Yes, you are right. Why? Because Muhammad is a proper noun. All proper nouns are definite. When you say Muhammad, it doesn't mean any Muhammad. It means one particular Muhammad. If I say Ali, brother, how do you write Ali? We always say Ali, but truly speaking, Aliyun, brother. See Tanween? Now Tanween is normally the sign of a noun which is indefinite. But in the case of proper nouns, the Tanween doesn't make any difference. It means the noun is definite. The noun is definite. You will remember this, please. Okay? And I will be repeating it again and again, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, now I come to a very important rule in Arabic, and inshallah I will try to explain you in a nice way, brothers and sisters. The beauty of Dr. Abdurrahim's book, brother and sister, as I said, I admire it and I always mention it, and soon you will also feel the way I feel it, Every lesson is designed in a way to teach us something. In other Arabic books, brother, things are all put together like a khichda, and it is very difficult. On the first or second or third page of any other Arabic book, you will have verbs coming in present tense and past tense, brother, and long verbs, So everything is brought together, and it is extremely confusing. It's not confusing to the person who already knows Arabic, but it is confusing for us. Okay. So what Dr. Abdurrahim has done, that in his first book, his emphasis is on only noun. We are learning nouns in the first book. There are only 4 verbs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 verbs mentioned in book 1. Okay. Then when we go in book 2, brother, then the verbs will come. And Dr. Abdurrahim's method is this, that he teaches you one thing properly. Okay. But then when the verbs will come, they will come in wholesale. You'll have verbs coming from everywhere, But by that time, we'll be prepared. But my, method is, and I found it very rewarding, producing good results, that we will do some verbs on our own, which are not mentioned in the book. So that when we come to book 2, you have a good understanding of verbs. So when they come in front of you, you will say, I know it. You'll feel comfortable. So first book is concentrating on nouns. Okay. And each lesson is like a brick. We make one brick. So we study one lesson, we put a brick. We study second lesson, we put a second brick. And slowly, slowly we'll build our house. Brick by brick, lesson by lesson. Each lesson will show you something. Now we come to the page 3 of handouts. All these things are also mentioned in the key, but I have tried to, do little differently, brother. So you must always read the key also, it will help you. Now, in Arabic, the nouns decline. Declension of noun. In Arabic, nouns decline. You already know it, but you have never realized it. Why? You have never realized this. Why? Now I will give you examples. Brother? I'm writing something, you already know it. Muhammadun Rasulullah. What is the English, brother? Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. Very good, brother. Then I say to you, we say every day in our salah. What do we say? Ashhadu anna Muhammadan. Brother, why Muhammadan? Before you wrote Muhammadun, now you are writing Muhammadan. Okay. What will be the English? I bear witness that Muhammad is his slave, brother, and his messenger. Dot, dot, dot. Okay. Now, every day we say, many, many times, Allahumma. What is the meaning of Allahumma? Ya Allah. What is the meaning of Allahumma? Ya Allah. Allahumma salli. We say every day, Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin. Oh Allah, send your blessings on Muhammad. Are you with me, brother? Ya Allah, send your blessings on Muhammad. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Do you see any change in English where we wrote down Muhammad? We did not change anything in English. But what about in Arabic, brother? What's going on here? Sometimes you are saying dun, sometimes you are saying dan, sometimes you are saying din. What's going on? This is what we are going to learn and understand. What is the rule, brothers and sisters? That Arabic nouns decline. They have 3 different endings. They can end with a tanween dhamma or with one dhamma if there is al there. It can decline to tanween fatah, or if you have al, then it is one fatah, or it can decline to tanween kasra, or with alif and lam, with al, one kasra. Okay, brothers and sisters? So what is this, brother? Only the ending. Dun. What is it? Dun. And what is this? Dan. And what is this? Then. Say it again loudly. Dun. Dan. Then. These are the 3 declensions. Okay? Every Arabic noun will decline. Sometimes you will see it, and sometimes you won't see it, but we are going to learn everything. In the initial stage, we will see the vowel signs in the books, but later on, we may not. I give you one more example, brother. Now I'm going to remove this. And why it happens, brothers and sisters? This is what we are going to learn. And this is what you will be watching in the Quran. You will be looking. When you are reading, you will notice this. You will observe this, brother. And then it will tell us this last vowel sign in the noun will tell you the function of that noun in a sentence. What is that noun doing in a sentence? Is it coming as a subject? Is it coming as a subject of a verb? Is it coming as an object? Is it coming after a preposition? It will tell you. In its natural course, in its natural form, all the nouns are always end with a dhamma. All the time. They change when something happens in the sentence. When they perform a different function in the sentence, then they change, brother. Give you one more example. You know all these things, but you never knew why. And this course is going to teach you, brothers and sisters. Okay. I will write down here. What did I write down, brother? Allahu. Is it definite or indefinite? It is definite because Al is there. No tanween. Because Al is there, no tanween. What do you see at the end? Dhamma. Dhamma you see, okay? Allahu Gafurun Rahimun. Sahi? Okay? See, Gafurun, indefinite. Rahimun, okay? Fine. Then I write here, Inna Allah. Why, brother? I put Allahu there, now I am putting ha. Allah. Something is happening in the sentence. Okay? Inna Allah Gafurun Rahimun. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inna Allah Gafurun Rahimun. Correct? Now what is at the end of Allah? Fatha. Why it is single? Because it is definite. Sahi? Now we say A'udhu What did I write down? A'udhu. Hey, come on, give me a break, brother. What's going on here? Sometimes you are saying Allahu, sometimes you are saying Allah, and now you are saying Allahi. What's going on? But as we know, the nouns decline in Arabic language. And we are going to learn about that. Are you with me? We are going to learn about that. Okay? And let's learn the terminology now. The terms. If the noun, brothers and sisters, look at carefully. If the noun ends with a dhamma, be it a tanween or one, it should end with a dhamma. Be it a tanween or a single dhamma. It is called marfu. What is it called, brother? This you will have to memorize. Marfu. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? If the noun ends with a dhamma, you will call it marfu. You will say the noun is marfu. Okay? What do you call it in English? You will call that it is in nominative case. Brother, if you are comfortable, we will use some English terms, but later on you will be most comfortable with Arabic terms. Marfu is nominative case. Okay. Now if the noun ends with a fatha, be it a tanween or be it a one single fatha at the end of a noun, then we say it is mansoob. What is it, brother? It is mansoob. What do we call it in English? Either you call it objective case or accusative case. It's mentioned there. Objective case or accusative case. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? But we will memorize these terms that I'm writing. Now if the noun ends with a kasra, be it a tanween or one, we will say the noun is majroor. Not majboor, majroor. Okay? Majroor, majroorun. Are you with me? And in English it is called genitive case. I think it is genitive case. Yes, it's genitive case. And accusative case, maybe I should write down accusative case also. Mansoob is accusative case. Okay, brothers and sisters? So today, you must memorize marfu, mansoob, and majroor. We will repeat it every day. And brothers and sisters, this thing will stay with you all the time when you are reading Quran. It is in the back of your mind that the nouns can be marfu, according to the function it performs. It can be mansoob or it can be majroor. As you can see, we say Allahu Ghafurur Rahim. We said Allahu. As soon as I put inna in front of it, I said inna Allah. We are going to learn what is inna in book 2. The first lesson in book 2 deals with inna. Inna Allah. Okay. And then as soon as something came, billahi, which is a preposition, it changed the noun into a majroor. Change it into majroor. This is what we are going to learn, and this you'll observe. This is the very, very important. Okay. Now, I made a little song, out of this. When I say dun, it's marfu. When I say dan, it's mansoob. When I say din, it's majroor. When I say dun, it's marfu. When I say dan, it's mansoob. When I say din, it's majroor. Therefore, dun dun dan dan din din, 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 dun dun dan dan din din. One more time. When I say dun, it's marfu. When I say dan, it's mansoob. When I say din, it's majroor. Therefore, dun dun dan dan din din, dun dun dan dan din din, dun dun dan dan din din, dun dun dan dan din din. it, brother? Jazakallah. Okay. So we will remember this, huh? And this will help you. Okay? Okay. And you must always remember. What will you remember, brother? Pronounce this. Last one. Dun. What is this? Dan. And what is the next one? Then. In short, dun dan din. What is it? Dun dan din. That is the way the nouns decline in Arabic. Dun dan din. Okay? Now I compose another song, but I have to, because I'm not a musician, but sometimes I get that inspiration and I do it, you know. Maybe later on I will, inshallah. To refresh you, again I will do it, inshallah. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So 3 pages from the handout. Huh? Now we go to the main book. Brother, we go to the main book. Ad-Darsu Awwal. Okay? Haza. What is, sister, the blue book? Huh? Blue book, lesson 1. What is the title? What is the title? Haza. We are learning Haza. What is Haza, brother? Most of you know the meaning. What is it? This. Huh? Haza means this. Okay, but write down near there in your book. Huh? Just write down, brother. What is Haza? It is what is it, brother? This is a pronoun. And pronoun is a noun. In Arabic, pronoun is also a noun. Okay, so it's a pronoun. Just remember it, brother. And if you forget, Sister Fatima, if you forget, it's normal. You should not be too concerned. Because we will be repeating it so many times in the class that it's going to come out of your both ears. Okay? So it is demonstrative noun. What do you call it in Arabic? Ismu Ishara. Huh? Those who are familiar with Urdu, they will find the course very easy. Huh? Huh? Brother? Ismul Ishara. Huh? We will be repeating it. Right now I'm, throwing these things at you. But please do not be gabarified, because we will be repeating them. And it will, inshallah, become part of your vocabulary and part of your memory, inshallah. Huh? Haza. Are you with me, brother? What is haza? It is a demonstrative pronoun, which means it's a noun. Are you with me? Okay. And then in Arabic we call it Ismu Ishara. We call it Ismu Ishara. Okay? Inshallah. Now, these are the sentences, simple sentences we are studying. And I'm not going to go in detail, but very soon we'll go in detail, because ours is an intensive course. We will be moving at a steady pace, brother. Huh? Now, as you know, you are all supposed to read. Huh? You must know how to read, and you will be writing all these things in your book. And the more you read and write, you will become stronger, brother. And in the class, if you are a team of husband and wife, it's a great thing, because you can go home and read to each other and discuss with each other, and it will help. Every day, brother, you got to do your homework. This is just like coming to a college or a university program where you go in the morning to the university, go home and study, come back and learn more. So our course is like that. If you will work hard, you will succeed. If you won't, then it will be a problem. Okay. What is the first? Hada baytun. What is it? Hada baytun. Now, normally, when you speak, you do not say baytun, you say hada bayt. Just like in Quran, when you stop, you give a sukoon. But for our course, we will repeat dun, dan, din, we will repeat because we want to understand properly. But those who speak Arabic fluently, just like us, we speak English fluently. But do we know the grammar? We don't know the grammar. If somebody asks you, teach me English, you cannot teach English, brother, because you don't know yourself properly. You only speak, you cannot teach. Same way, the people who speak Arabic, when they say Hadha Bait, or when they say Muhammad Talib, or Raitu Muhammad, or Marartu bi Muhammad, they are not very sure about the endings. Because that's the way you stop it. You don't put the, pronounce the last. But here in our class, we will pronounce everything. So that we get a good idea of what's going on in the sentence. So you will always be reading Hadha Baitun. Hadha Baitun. Now tell me, brother and sister, what is the translation? This is a house. Indefinite. Indefinite. This is a house. Okay. Now, I think you have understood this, so I am going to erase it, brother? Haza. See, it is pronounced like Haza. But this alif is not written. It is explained in the key also. So it is Haza. Okay. Haza means this. And Baitun means a house. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? No, but you said in English that this is a house. Okay. I see this here, Haza. I see a house here, Baitun. But I don't see anything similar to is in Arabic. Are you with me when I explain? Brother Muhammad? You say this, which is equal to Haza. And you say a house, Baitun. What about is? So what is is? Okay, we go to English grammar. Is, are, and am, these are linking verbs. In English, we call it copula. Copula verbs. Brothers and sisters? They are intransitive verbs, but I will not go in detail in intransitive. But they are called copula verbs. It means they are linking verbs. They link one noun with another noun. Okay? Or it links the subject with the other noun. Okay? They are called linking words in English. They do not exist in Arabic language. They are not there. There is no need. Okay? When you say Hadha kalamun, we only said two words. This, a pen, but you will translate, this is a pen. But in Arabic, what will you say? Hadha kalamun. You will say Hadha kitabun. There is no is or am or are in Arabic. So you have to keep that in mind. And what are they called in is, are, am are called in English grammar? Copula verbs. Yes. Hadha kalamun, we only said two words. This, a pen, but you will translate, this is a pen. But in Arabic, what will you say? Hadha kalamun. You will say, Hadha kitabun. There is no is or am or are in Arabic. So you have to keep that in mind. And what are they called in is, are, am are called in English grammar? copula verbs. Huh? Yes, brother.
So in Arabic there is no linking word.
There is no linking word. It is understood to be. We understand it, but it's not there. Okay, brothers and sisters? Okay. So, the first picture says, Haza Baitun. What is the next one, brother? Haza Masjidun. Okay. And the next word? Haza Babun. Okay. What is the next word? Haza Kitabun. You will have to say bun properly. Remember. Dun dan din. You must say properly. Okay. Haza Kitabun. Haza Qalamun. Mun. Haza Miftahun. Haza Maktabun. Haza Sarirun. Haza Kursiyun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Correct? Easy? This is easy, you know it. But now you got to memorize the vocabs and practice at home. Okay, inshallah. Can one of you read loudly, brother? Read it, brother Muhammad, loudly. With bun, dun dan din, okay?
Haza Baitun.
Haza Baitun.
Haza Masjidun.
Haza Masjidun.
Haza Babun.
Haza Babun.
Haza Kitabun.
Haza Kitabun.
Haza Qalamun.
Haza Qalamun.
Haza Miftahun.
Haza Miftahun.
Haza Maktabun.
Haza Maktabun.
Haza Sarirun.
Haza Sarirun.
Haza Kursiyun.
Haza Kursiyun. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Okay, now we come to the next page. What is written there? Ma haza. Ma is used for asking question. It means what? There is a name in it, but we won't go in detail right now. Later on, we will go in detail and learn all the names that are for the nouns and the particles for asking question later on, inshallah. Okay. So when you ask a question, you say ma hadha. What is the meaning? Again, is this not there? Ma means what? Hadha means this. What this? No, but it is what is this? Because the copula verbs are not in Arabic. Okay, linking verbs are not there. Ma hadha. What is the answer? Hadha baytun. This is a house. What is this? This is a house. Okay, brother. Now, I come something here. Hadha baytun. This is a statement. This is a house. How do I change that into a question? By just putting Hamza. What will you say now? Ahaza Baitun. But then you will have to put a question mark. And you have to even change your tone. Ahaza Baitun. Ahaza Baitun. No, you are asking a question. So your tone has changed. Ahaza Baitun. This is a house. Let me write down properly. This is a house. Okay, brother and sister, this is a house. How about here? Is this a house? Is this a house? So this, putting Hamza in front of a statement, brother, change it into a question. Are you with me? No other changes. Just by putting Hamza in front of a sentence, you change into a question. Are you with me, brothers? Okay. And what is the answer? Na'am. What is the answer? Na'am. Okay. Or if it is negation, you will say la. Okay, brother, what is naam and la? What are they? Are they nouns? Are they verbs? What are they? Write down in the little note, brothers and sisters. What are they, brother? They are called no, brother, these are the things you are writing. I do not expect you to know everything tomorrow. Huh? But this little note that you are writing will help you later on. Inshallah, someday you will stand up and teach. Huh? So, you remember, everything in Arabic can be divided into 3 groups. And what are they? Nouns, verbs, and particles. Everything in Arabic language, you can put it into 3 groups. Okay. What is hadha? It's a noun. What is bait? It's a noun. Oh, then what is noun? It's a harf. Harfu jawab. Particle of answering. And what is la? Harfu jawab. Okay, brother? You use here. This is also particle. Okay? But ma is ism. Now, I am only telling you, if you want to write it down, you write it down. I do not expect you to know it by tomorrow. I don't expect you. But slowly, this thing will really make a lot of sense to you. When we do later on in book 3, detailed analysis of everything, then these things will come back to you. Right now, if you want, I'm just throwing at you. If you can understand and retain in your mind, alhamdulillah. If you forget, you don't worry. Don't blame yourself. Because we'll be repeating it, inshallah. Okay, brother? Ahadha baytun? Naam. Yes. Hadha baytun. Ma hadha? What is this? Hadha qamisun. Remember, we got to pronounce it. Qamisun. Okay, brother? Ahadha sarirun? La. Hadha kursiyun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Hadha kursiyun. Okay. Again, what is la? It's a particle. Harfu jawab. Particle of answering. Okay. Ahadha miftahun? La. Hadha qalamun. Hadha qalamun. Okay. Ma hadha? Hadha najmun. The pictures are there, so it's easy, but I hope you will put little time and memorize the vocabs. Inshallah, it will help you. Every effort, inshallah, will make you better and better. Brother, let me tell you one more thing. This is what I believe, and I always mention in the class. I'll mention it now, brothers and sisters. Some of you are coming from far, from Pickering, from Brampton, and maybe still further, I don't know, okay? From Oakville, maybe. Brother, every minute that you are spending to come to learn Arabic, the time that you are driving, the time that you spend at home to revise your lessons, to do your homework, the time that you sit in the class, inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will treat it as your ibadat. You know why? Because we are learning the language of the Quran for the love of Quran. No other reason. No dunya here. Only akhirah. We are learning Arabic for the love of Allah. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So every minute that you'll spend in the class, in your car, at home, doing your homework, inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in His infinite mercy, will treat it as if you are doing His ibadat. Because we are doing for His love and for the love of His book, inshallah. Okay. Now, brother, ma is what? And man is who? Are you with me? Now, there is another difference, brother. In the whole universe, there are 2 types of aql, having intelligence, or they are ghair aql, with no intelligence. Are you with me? Human beings have intelligence. But things have no intelligence. Pen doesn't have intelligence. Okay, kitab doesn't have intelligence. We have intelligence. Huh? So anything which is aql, having intelligence, when you want to find out about that, you will use man. When you want to find out about things, you will use ma. Huh? Now, the scholars define that the aql, group consists of 3 creations. One is the human being, other is malaika, and the third one is jinn. You like it or not, they also have intelligence. Jinns have intelligence. Okay? So when you refer to human beings, malaika, and jinns, you use man. For the rest of the things, it is ma. Are you with me, brothers? So, you can say, ma hadha. Are you with me? You can say, ma hadha, haza kalamun. But if I point to brother Muhammad and say, I cannot say ma hadha, I will say, man hadha. What will I say? Man hadha. And my answer will be, hadha Muhammadun. Are you with me? I am not pointing out to female now because of a reason that I'll explain you in next class. And from next class onwards, I'll be pointing out to sisters also. If I point out to this brother, I will say, man haza. Then the answer will be, haza Hasan. Hasanun. Hasanun. And then if I point out to the third gentleman, again I will say, man haza. I will say, haza Abdus Samad. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, for human beings, anything aql or rational nouns, we use man. For gair aql or irrational nouns, we use ma. Simple, brother. So, let's see now. Look at the picture, and what is the question? Man haza. Haza tabibun. What is the meaning of tabibun? Doctor. Got the idea? Haza tabibun. Man haza. Haza waladun. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Then next one, man haza, he has got his little bag, school bag with him. Man haza, haza talibun. Talibun, mashallah. Now the question. How you start your question? By putting a. Haza waladun. Is this a boy? La. Haza rajulun. So all these new vocabs are coming. And you got to memorize it. Rajulun, a man. Brothers and sisters, next one. Ma hadha. Hadha masjidun. Man hadha. So his question for and pointing out to an aql person. Okay. Man hadha. Hadha tajirun. What is the meaning of tajirun? Merchant. Very good. Merchant, businessman. Then haza kalbun. Dog. Okay. Haza kalbun. La. Haza kittun. Mashallah. So, brother, kittun, a cat. Haza himarun. Haza himarun. Okay, brother. Ahadha himarun? La. Hadha hisanun. All these vocabs, you must do it at home. Donkey, horse, okay. Ma hadha? Hadha jamalun. Hadha jamalun. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Now next page, brother. Ma hadha? Hadha dikun. Rooster. Hadha dikun. Now again the question is, man hadha, towards a human being, pointing out to human being. Man hadha, hadha mudarrisun, mudarrisun. Hadha mudarrisun. Remember sun, huh? Hadha qamisun, La. Hada mindilun. What is the meaning of mindilun? Handkerchief. Handkerchief. So we have to remember all these vocabs. Now, Ikra waktub. Read and write. Okay, brothers and sisters? Since I have the mic, I will be reading, but please read with me and read loudly. Remember, I have given you permission to scream and shout in the class now. Okay? Ma hadha kalamun. Okay? You can repeat ma hadha also, inshallah. Okay? Number 2, hadha. Now, brothers and sisters, I found this very difficult. And if you find it difficult, I think it's okay. It's normal, because the vowel signs are not given, So we've got to remember the vowel signs. If we say hadha kalabun, that will be wrong. Hadha kalbun, because there is a sukoon on lam. So what will you do, brother? At home when you will write, you'll make sure that your vowel signs are properly put. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? If you will make an effort, Allah will make it easy for us. If you won't make an effort, brother, it won't work. Okay? So, kalbun. Anytime you have a problem, whether it is a sukoon or a proper vowel sign, you go back to the first lesson. That's why I always say, we are barely in the first lesson, and Dr. Abdurrahim thinks you know all the vowel signs. But for us, it's kind of difficult. Yes, brother Abdurrahim.
For the body parts, would you say man? You will say ma, right?
Ma.
You will say man.
Okay, brother. Hadha kalbun. Not kalabun, but kalbun. Next one, brother, loudly everybody. Man hadha. Hadha tabibun. Hadha tabibun. Very good. What is the next one, brothers and sisters? Hadha jamalun. Now, this is not jamlun, but jamalun. See, the vowel signs are very important. Okay. Next one, brother, a question. Ahadha kalbun? La. Hadha kittun. Okay, very good. Next one. Ahadha dikun? Naam. Naam. Yes. Next one, brothers. Ahadha hisanun? Is this a horse? La. Hadha himarun. This is a donkey. Okay. Next one, brothers. Hadha mindilun. This is a handkerchief. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Easy. This is all halwa puri, brother. Okay. Next one. Hadha waladun. Naam. Man hadha? Hadha rajulun. Hadha rajulun. MashaAllah. Okay, brother. Lesson number 2. Do you feel like taking a break? Do you feel like taking a break? We can take a break if you wish. No, we are going to be till 12:30. This class, brothers and sisters, today was our first day. There will be more people coming because so many people have said they are coming. Inshallah, they'll come. It happens that, for some reason they cannot come on the first day, but second day they will come, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, our class timing is 9:30 to 12:30. And we'll take about 15 to 20 minutes break. And inshallah, we'll make arrangements for tea and, so that you can refresh yourself. And Fatima pointed out to me something on page number 10, brothers and sisters. At the end of the page, the question is, Vama haza. Do you see that, brothers and sisters? Vama haza. What is the meaning of va? And. And. Va means and. Okay. You know that Arabic language, you can put it into 3 groups. So what is va? Is it a noun? Is it a verb? What is it? What I didn't say was particle. So it's a particle. Are you with me? It is ataf. We call it harfu ataf. So remember, but you do not have to memorize now. I'm only pointing out to you. Later on, I will be repeating it over and over, and inshallah, you will get into your memory. So wa means and. In English, we call it conjunction, and in Arabic, we call it ataf. Ataf. Okay. But as I said, you can write it down, but you don't have to really memorize it. Waw is ataf. Okay, ataf. In English, we call it conjunction. We say harfu ataf. Ma is a ism.
So is the man?
Man is also ism. Man is also ism. Slowly, we will get into it. If I say something and if you can write it, good enough. But don't, sit down to memorize it. It will come to us in the course of our class. Sister Naima? Ism? Ismun. Ismun. Which means noun. Okay? And see, everything is there in the handout, Sister Naima. If it is damir, which is pronoun, then if it is adjective, it is not. And if it is adverb, it is zarf. But again, as I said, when we move slowly ahead, you will become very familiar with them, inshallah. So you got that done. And now we come to zalika. Brother, what is hadha? This. More than that, it's a pronoun. What kind of a pronoun? Demonstrative pronoun. And what do we call in Arabic? Ismu ishara. Again, as I said, don't get stressed that I have to memorize it. No. I will be repeating it and saying to you ismu ishara. After a little while, you will know it is ismu ishara. Okay. Now, what is the difference between this and that? This you use for pointing out things which are closer to you. And that you say for far things. So, both are pronouns, demonstrative pronouns. In Arabic, we'll say, Hadha ismul ishara lil qarib, for something that is closer. And Zalika ismul ishara lil ba'id. Very simple. Very simple. Okay? So, Hadha qalamun, Hadha dhalika babun. What did I say? Hadha qalamun, dhalika babun. So when I have to point out something which is far, you just use dhalika. Ready, brother? The question, ma is same. Ma dhalika. What is the meaning, brother? What is that now? We are talking about that. Zalika najmun. That is a star. Hadha masjidun, which is closer to us. Wazalika. What is the meaning of wazalika? And that is a house. Hadha hisanun. This is a horse. Wazalika himarun. Are you with me, brother? Zalika himarun. Now, we want to ask a question. So we are bringing Hamza in front. Azalika kalbun? La. Zalika kittun. That is a cat. Okay. Ma zalika? Zalika sarirun. Now we come to human being. And we say, Man hadha wa man zalika. Who is this and who is that? What is the answer? Hadha mudarrisun وَذَلِكَ إِمَامٌ. Imam, the one who leads us in the prayers. Okay, brother? مَا ذَلِكَ ذَلِكَ حَجَرٌ. Look at the vowel signs, brother, and try to, inshallah, understand and memorize it. ذَلِكَ حَجَرٌ. What is the meaning of حَجَرٌ? A big rock. هَذَا سُكَّرٌ. Look at the shadda on kaf. هَذَا سُكَّرٌ. وَذَلِكَ لَبَنٌ. Now, brother, سُكَّرٌ. Okay? This is an Arabic word. In English we say sugar, but it has been derived from Arabic. Sugar is derived from sukkarun. Sugar is derived from sukkarun. Are you with me, brothers? Now, again the same thing. Dr. Abdurrahim thinks you know all the vowel signs. No more vowel signs, but you will write down. Ikra waktub. Hada. Sister Salma, you will say sukkarun. Whenever there is a shadda, give justice to shadda and pronounce it properly. Okay? So, now you see, if I write down to you, how will you pronounce? I did not put vowel sign. How do you know it is ki, ta, bun? Because it will come to in your mind. So when you see this, it will come to your mind that it is sukka, shadda ka, run. Sukkarun. So every letter in Arabic, every word in Arabic, inshallah, slowly your mind, will retain it. And you will, inshallah, find it easy. Brothers and sisters, those who know Urdu, when you read Urdu, are there any vowel signs? Or ask somebody else who doesn't know Urdu to come and read Urdu paper. They'll get lost. But you don't get lost. Why? Because your mind can identify without the vowel signs. And inshallah, same thing will happen to us. But it will be a slow process, and it will be easier if you put an effort into it. Inshallah. So, brother, the first was هَذَا سُكَّرٌ وَذَلِكَ لَبَنٌ. This is a sugar and that is a milk. Next one, brother. Man ذَلِكَ. Who is that? ذَلِكَ Imamun. See, now you are writing mun automatically. Mun. It's not there, but you said Imamun, and we will say mun, inshallah. Adhalika kittun? La. Dhalika kalbun. Dhalika kalbun. Ma hadha? Hadha hajarun. There is a fatah on jim. Not hajarun, but hajarun. Okay, brother. Al-kalimatul jadidatul. Okay, brothers and sisters. Imamun, hajarun, sukkarun, labanun. Do you see that dun coming? Are you with me? Dun coming. Can you see? Okay. Brothers and sisters, because this is intensive course, and because we expect you to go home and sit down and do your homework. Okay? Okay. Inshallah, we will move at a speed, because we want to finish this in 7 months. Okay. Now we come to lesson number 3. Little bit, we already did what is definite noun and what is indefinite noun. Yes, brother?
What do you mean by al-kalimatun?
New words. New words. Al-kalimatu jadida. New words. Okay. Now, brothers and sisters, I must remind you, that this is intensive course. And just like taking a course in college or university, that course finishes in 6 months, and you got to, if you go to a college, take a course in computer or in other field, you got to go home and study and be up to date. Same thing applies here. If you will work hard, inshallah, every day, every single day, within 7 months, you will reach a stage that will surprise you. Inshallah. That will surprise you. Inshallah. But hard work is the key to your success. And I always pray, Ya Allah, make it easy for me to teach, and Ya Allah, make it easy for the students to learn, inshallah. Allah will make it easy for us. Okay. So, what do you see? Baitun Adatsu Thalithu. Lesson number 3. Adatsu Thalithu. Adatsu Thalithu. Baitun, what is the meaning of Baitun? A house. Indefinite. Tanween. Make it definite. Al-Baitu. Got the idea? Al-Baitu. Fine, brother. Kitabun, a book. Al-Kitabu. Fine, brother. Qalamun, a pen. Al-Qalamu, the pen. Jamalun, a camel. Al-Jamalu, the camel. Now we come to Al-Kalamu Maksurun. What is the meaning now? Tell me, translate, brothers and sisters. Al-Kalamu Maksurun. Say it loudly. The pen. What did you say? The pen. You started the sentence with the pen. The pen is broken. You started with the. Okay. Now, we go to page number 4 in your handout. Keep your handouts open, brothers and sisters. We are all adults here. Inshallah, you will understand very well. What we are covering in one session, brothers and sisters, it will take 2-3 sessions in the weekly course, Okay. What is sentence, brother? When you say a sentence, in Arabic we'll say al-jumlatu, al-jumla. The sentence or a sentence. Jumlatun. Okay. What is the meaning of sentence, brother? What is the meaning of it? Sentence is a group of words which make complete sense, brother. If it does not, a group of words which does not make complete sense, then it is not a sentence. Then we can call it a phrase. Okay, we call it a phrase. So here we are concerned with sentence. Okay. Now, brothers and sisters, in Arabic language, there are 2 kinds of sentences. How many kinds? 2 kinds. One is called al-jumlatul ismiyatu, and other is called al-jumlatul fi'aliyatu. Fi'al. Remember, fi'al means verb. Fi'al, fi'alun means verb. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fi'alun means verb. Okay. So, it's very simple. Al-jumlatul ismiyatu, what do we call in English? Nominal sentence will begin with a noun. And al-jumlatul fi'liyatu, in English, verbal sentence will begin with a verb. Okay, fine. Easy, very easy. As I promised you, it's all halwa puri, brother. Okay? But we will have to be prepared for some hard chickpeas also. Okay, brother. If it is a sentence, be it a nominal or verbal, be it a jumlatul ismiya or a jumlatul fi'liya, what are we looking into it? What are we looking into it, brother? You see, my approach is that I tell you all these things in the beginning so that slowly you are getting stronger. And at the same time, I tell you not to worry if you forget or if you do not understand completely. Don't worry. It will come to you. If you will come to the class, things will be repeated and you will learn more about it, inshallah. But let's talk about in English. A nominal sentence has two parts. It's broken into two sections. Section number 1, subject. What is section number 2? Predicate. Subject is a noun that we are talking about, and predicate is a statement about the noun. It gives a little more detail. What do we call subject in Arabic? So you are going to learn that thing. But if you do not retain today, don't worry. It will come to you slowly. Subject in Arabic is called al-mubtada. Al-mubtada. Or you can simply say mubtada. What will you say? Mubtada. Those who know Urdu, for them it's very easy. Because they use mubtada. Jisse ibtida hoti hai. Things with which you begin something. Mubtada. What is the meaning of mubtada? The thing which begins with. Okay? Something that is used to begin something. Mubtada. Okay? Subject. And what is called predicate in Arabic? Very simple. Khabar. Aaj ki taza khabar kya hai? Khabar. Al-khabaru. Or you will say khabar. Are you with me?
What does khabar mean?
Khabar means news. What is the meaning of khabar? News. But as I said, brother, in English, we have subject and predicate. Are you with me? But in Arabic, we have mubtada and khabar. Are you with me, brother? Subject, predicate. Subject means mubtada, predicate means khabar. Every sentence, if it is a jumla ismiya, are you with me? Every sentence, if it is a jumla ismiya, will have these two parts. There will be a subject and there will be a predicate. Now, in the beginning, we are dealing with simple sentences. As we go deeper and deeper, then we will be learning a lot more. Things will get a little complicated. But brothers and sisters, I have experienced something. The more the complicated a thing becomes, more interesting it becomes. It becomes very interesting. Because then, Arabic is like mathematics and algebra, like a science. Everything is scientific in Arabic. Brother, Arabic is such a beautiful language. And it's easy to learn. Remember my word. It's easy to learn. And I will prove it to you. But you got to work hard. If you don't work hard, then you will find it very difficult. But if you work hard, it's very easy, very enjoyable, brother. Very enjoyable. Okay, so we are going to learn more about nominal sentence. Nominal sentence has two parts. Are you with me, brother? And one is subject and one is predicate. And in Arabic we'll say it has mubtada and it has got khabar. Fine, brother? I ask you something. Can you form a simple sentence in English? Sister Salma, form any simple sentence. What did you say? This is a pen. Now, I think ye naya hai. What will you say? Al-kalamu jadidun. What will you say? Al-kalamu jadidun. Same thing here. Al-kitabu jadidun. Or if it is an old book, what will you say? Al-kitabu kadim. But remember, you always started with al. This is what I want to point out. If you make a simple English sentence, you'll always begin with the. We have never thought about it. But now you can think about it. Huh? You will always say, the car is beautiful. The car is new. The house is big. Huh? The boy is intelligent. The girl, the girl is beautiful. Huh? Okay? The chair is new. The chair is broken. The house is broken. You will always start with, what did you start with? The. It means you started with a definite noun. So it means subject is always definite. It means mubtada will be always definite. Are you with me? Mubtada will be, most of the time, it is definite. Sometimes it will be indefinite, but most of the time it will be definite. And then, brother, what about the khabar? Khabar will be most of the time indefinite. The house is new. Now, mind you, when you say new, it is an adjective. So you won't say a in it, because it's an adjective. But if I say Muhammadun, Muhammad is a doctor. So what will you say? Muhammadun tabibun. So tabibun is a indefinite. Are you with me? If I say Muhammad is a student, what will you say? Muhammadun talibun. Did you see talibun? Muhammad is definite, but talibun is indefinite. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, more example, brother. Haza baytun. Are you with me? Baytun, a house. But haza, okay, actually it is definite. We are not going to go in detail now, but later on we will explain you that even haza is a definite. Because when you point out to something, it is something particular. But we will go in detail later on. Pardon me if I sometimes go in some details, but don't worry. Whatever you can retain in your mind, you retain it. Now I come to the conclusion, brother. The mubtada will be most of the time definite. And the khabar will be indefinite. Rule number 1. Sister Salma, rule number 2. Are you everybody listening? Brothers and sisters? Mubtada will always be marfu. Are you with me? Mubtada will always be marfu. What is the meaning of that? It will end with a dhamma. See, now we are coming, right away we are coming to what we were trying to say in the beginning. That noun can be marfu, can be mansub, and can be majroor. Are you with me? Sister Naima? Noun declines. Are you with me, sisters? Noun declines. It can be marfu, it can be mansub, or it can be majroor. Now, as I said, we want to know why they are marfu and mansub and majroor. So if it is a mubtada, it will always be marfu. Khalas. Got the idea, brother? If it is a mubtada, it will always be marfu. And if it is news, khabar, then also it will always be marfu. I repeat again. Nominal sentence has 2 parts. What are they, Sister Naima? Subject and predicate. I am using English so that you don't get gabbarified. Okay? Use English also. But by the time you are in book 2, you have everything in your mind, inshallah. Inshallah. Then you will love to say Arabic terms, So, sisters, Jumla Ismiya, nominal sentence has 2 parts. One is subject and other is predicate. In Arabic, one is mubtada and other is khabar. Now I am telling you the subject is always marfu. Means it will end in a dhamma. And the predicate will always be marfu. Are you with me? Predicate will always be marfu. Sister Fatima, is it clear? Brothers and sisters, if you don't understand, ask me. I will repeat as many times as is necessary to make it very clear to you. Huh? Sister Faiza, ask me if you don't understand anything. Huh? Okay? Brothers, same applies to you. I'm not doing a special favors. Brothers and sisters are all equal to me. Yes, Sister Salma?
I have a question. So khabar is not definite, but it's a marfu.
Yes. Remember, when the noun is definite or indefinite, doesn't matter. But if it ends with a dhamma, then it is marfu. Huh? Then it is marfu. Okay? Okay. Is it clear to you now? Now, in a simple sentence, I approach this way. In other classes, they just translate. And I feel if I start slowly now with you, these rules, let it take time. By the time you are in book 2, you are very comfortable. You are enjoying everything because everything is making sense to you. If I don't do this, brother, and this is what happened to me when I did not understand, when we went to book 2, and when they were talking about all these things, brothers, I was really lost. It took me a lot of time to understand the rules. So I do it slowly from the beginning. One more time I'll repeat. A nominal sentence, Jumla Ismiya, has two parts. One is subject, the other is predicate. One is mubtada and the other is khabar. Every time we look into the nominal sentence, we will look for that. And the mubtada or the subject is always marfu. And the khabar is always marfu. This is rule number, very important grammar rule. But when we go deeper and deeper, things will come in different colors. Are you with me? They'll come in different colors. But by that time your mind will be in a state you will be able to understand it. Inshallah. Okay? Because right now we are dealing with simple sentences in which it is very simple and easy to identify mubtada and khabar. And you will see mubtada is marfu and the khabar. And you will see mubtada is marfu and the khabar is marfu. And if there are no vowel signs, we will still make it marfu. Brother Muhammad? Okay. So brothers and sisters, here we come. Al-kalamu maksurun. What did I say? Al-kalamu maksurun. Is al-kalamu marfu? Yes. Is maksurun marfu? Yes. Okay. Both are marfu. Al-kalamu maksurun. The pen is broken. Are you with me? Okay, brother and sister, what is al-kalamu? Yes? Is broken. Now, when I say, what is al-kalamu? And if you say the pen, then I'll tell you, I know that. But I want a little more now. It is a subject. What is it? What is samat? Now we are going in little detail. What is al-kalamu? Mubtada. Are you with me? What is al-kalamu? Oh, where is the khabar? What about the pen? Tell me more about the pen. Where is the khabar? Maksurun. It's broken. Are you with me? So mubtada and khabar. Mubtada and khabar. Sister Faiza? Are you with me, brothers? Sister Farhan? Is it clear, brother? Inshallah? Brother, you too? What's your name, brother? Farooq, mashallah, mashallah. Brother, is it clear? If you don't understand, ask me. Huh? Fine. Next sentence, brother. Al-babu maftuhun. What is the translation of al-babu? The door. What did you say? The door. Definite. You use that. Huh? Okay, and what is it now? What is the news? Is open. Huh? Okay, now we go in Arabic. Al-babu. What is al-babu? Mubtada. What is maftuhun? Khabar. The news. Are you with me? Is it clear? Brother, inshallah you will go home and you will concentrate on it. And tomorrow when we meet, we will still be repeating these things. I'll briefly revise everything, inshallah. We won't go further in lesson 4. No. We will go slowly. Brother, al-waladu, the boy. What it can be? It started the sentence. It's marfu. It started the sentence, so it has to be marfu. And more than that, it's mubtada. The sentence begins with a noun. So it is a nominal sentence. Jumla ismiya. But today, this thing is new to you. But I assure you, in few days, you will tell me, I feel I knew this from my childhood. I knew these things from the very beginning. Are you with me? It will become very easy to you. Today is the first day, but it seems you are all understanding well. But tomorrow we are going to repeat these things again. Okay? Al-waladu, the boy, that is our mubtada. What is the news? Translated? The boy is sitting. So he is sitting. Is sitting is the news. Sahih? Mubtada? Khabar. Very good, brother. Al-mudarrisu. And waw is and. Al-mudarrisu. Mubtada. Where is the khabar? Waqifun. Standing. Are you with me? So here we have got simple sentences and we are easily identifying the words in it. One is mubtada, other is khabar. Jumla ismiya, mubtada and khabar. Mubtada marfu, khabar also marfu. Are you with me? But now this is only the basic. We got to learn a lot more. But once all these things are there, then when you will read Quran, inshallah, it will come to you in different colors. You will understand things that you never understood before. Inshallah. Okay. Next, okay. Now, brother, al-kitabu, what is it? Al-kitabu jadidun. Okay. So what is al-kitabu? Mubtada. Marfu, it is marfu, mubtada is always marfu. And then jadidun, khabar. Khabar, see it has got tanween, indefinite. Okay. Now, brother, we got to, I must tell you something else. See how far-sighted and clever Dr. Abdurrahim is. If he says jadidun, the next word has opposite of it. What is it? Qadimun. So it makes it easy for us to learn new words. Okay, brother? Okay. Al-himaru saghirun. Then what is the opposite of saghir? Kabir. So it's easy for us to memorize. Are you with me, brother? How clever Dr. Abdurrahim is. He's choosing words in a way that makes it very easy for us to understand and also to memorize. Here we are, brothers and sisters. Okay. Al-kitabu mubtada, jadidun is the khabar. Are you with me? The translation is, the book is new. Wal kalamu and the pen. Wal kalamu and the pen. Wal kalamu and the pen, qadimun. That is your khabar. Next one, al-himaru saghirun. The donkey is small. Wal hisanu kabirun. And the horse is big. Al-kursiyu maksurun. What is the translation? The chair is broken. Now analyze it in a simple way. Mubtada and khabar. Khalas, brother. Mubtada and khabar. Sahih? Okay, very good. Al-mindilu wasikhun. The handkerchief is dirty. Now, these are the vocabs. You have to do it at home. Put an effort and memorize it, brother. So, same thing. Mindilu mubtada. Where is the khabar? Wasikhun. Are you with me? Okay. Next one, brother. Al-ma'u baridun. Do you see the khabar is indefinite? All the time indefinite coming. Al-ma'u baridun. The water, you said the water. Remember? I'm just pointing out to you that mubtada is always definite. Definite. And marfu, of course. Al-ma'u baridun. Al-ma'u baridun. The water is cold. Okay. Al-kamaru jamilun. Al-kamaru jamilun. The moon is beautiful. Mubtada and khabar. Okay. Al-baytu mubtada. Qaribun. The house is near. And what is the opposite of qarib? Ba'id. Wal masjidu. And the masjid is far. Are you with it? Al-hajaru. The rock, the stone. Thaqilun. Heavy. Okay. And what is the opposite of thaqilun? Khafifun. Light. So see, brother, very easy to memorize. Thaqilun, khafifun. Kabirun, saghirun. Jadidun, kadimun. So it's very easy, brother. Qaribun, ba'idun. Very good. Al-hajaru, thaqilun. The rock is heavy. Well, waraku, what is waraku? The page, a paper. Okay. Khafifun, light. Okay. Al-labanu harun. Because the shadda is on ra. So you got to pronounce it properly. Harun. Al-labanu mubtada. Where is the khabar? Harun. Harun is your khabar. Fine. Al-kamisu. Meaning, what is the meaning? Al-kamisu? The shirt. What about it? Give us the news. Nazif. It's clean. So what is al-kamisu? Mubtada. Where is the khabar? Nazifun. Brother, tell me, isn't it easy? I hope you will find it easy. If not today, Sister Salma, tomorrow definitely. Inshallah. Because we will be repeating these things, inshallah. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? I'm not? Okay. I'll go one more exercise because I want you to do on your own this exercise. Brother, ikra waqtu ma dabtil awakhiril kalimati. Means, put the proper vowel signs at the end. Okay. It's not given. Now you got to tell me very loudly. Masjidun, mashallah. And al-masjidu, oh, alhamdulillah. Al-ma'u. Next one? Mashallah. Al-baytu. Al-baytu. Got to be careful, brother. If you say al-baytun, I got a very weak heart. I'll get heart attack. It has to be al-baytu. Okay. And then ba-bun. Kala-mun. Al-kala-bu. Mashallah. Al-kal-bu. Kal-bun. Kami-sun. Wala-dun. Al-haja-ru. Al-waladu. Himarun. Al-himaru. Al-hisanu. Hisanun. Mashallah. So you are understanding definite and indefinite. Tanween with al single. Are you with me? Now, brothers and sisters, you got to write all these things. Huh? This is Ikra Waktub. So, a lot of homework. Huh? I hope you will find time. I know you got a lot of responsibilities. Your children, husband, businesses. Do as much as you can, brother, inshallah. Okay, now, brother, we go back to page number 1. We go to page number 1. Okay? Number 1. What is the first sentence, brother? Hada baytun. I want you to analyze it. Is it a Jumla Ismiya? Yes. Brother, that goes without saying because we haven't come across Jumla Failure. And it will come later on. So all are Jumla Ismiya. What are you looking for? Sister Salma? Mubtada and Khabar. We are only looking for these two things. Okay? So when you say Hada Baytun, where is Mubtada? Hada is your Mubtada. And remember, it is definite. It is definite. Because when you say Haza, you are pointing out to something particular. So it is definite. In fact, let me tell you a rule. Are you listening? Are you listening? All pronouns. What did I say? All pronouns are definite. All pronouns are definite. Because the pronoun replaces noun. We will learn more about pronouns, inshallah, in 2-3 days. A lot we will learn. Okay? So, hada is the pronoun, and pronouns are all definite. Okay? By their nature, they are all definite. Okay, fine. Hada baytun. So, hada is definite. Because we know mubtada has to be definite most of the time. In the Quran, we will learn the sentences in which mubtada is indefinite. And you will be amazed. You will love it when we will go through some of the sentences in the Quran. And it will amaze you, brother. Now you will feel that thing in your heart, inshallah. Okay, hadha baytun. What is hadha? I know this. Mubtada. What is hadha? Mubtada. Oh, where is the khabar? But I told you this is all halwa puri. Now do you believe me? It is all halwa puri. Okay, hadha masjidun. What is hadha? Mubtada. Where is khabar? Masjidun. ठीक है? Fine. Hadha babun. Where is mubtada? Hadha. Babun khabar. So all these are simple sentences. They are nominal sentences. They are jumla, ismiya, and they are mubtada and khabar. These are all simple. But be prepared to come across some hard chickpeas. And then we will be ready to analyze it, inshallah. Okay? Fine. Now, from now onwards, you must understand one thing. We will try to analyze every sentence that will come in front of us. If the sentence is a question, what did I say, brothers and sisters? If the sentence is a question, we will not analyze it. We won't attempt to analyze it. Till we go in book 3. Till we go in lesson number 10 in book 3. We will not analyze it. Questions, just leave it aside. Don't even attempt. Don't make an attempt. Because it will confuse you. And you will ask me a question. You will confuse me. And when I try to explain you, I will not be able to remove your confusion. So questions, we will keep it aside. Statements, we will try to analyze, inshallah. And you will find it easy, inshallah. And I'll work my utmost to make it easy, inshallah. Okay, brother? Hadha baytun we know. Hadha kamisun we know. Everything we know, brothers and sisters. Okay, now we come to brothers and sisters. Okay. Hadha tabibun, hadha waladun. You know all these things. So, if I say hadha waladun, what I'm saying? Mubtada khabar. Hadha tabibun, mubtada khabar. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Very good. And where are we now? I come to now. Okay. Zalika. Zalika najmun. Zalika najmun. Where is mubtada? Zalika. Najmun is khabar. Remember, mubtada is marfu. So, zalika is Marfu. What is dhalika? A pronoun. Are you with me? Dhalika is pronoun. And all pronouns are definite. Definite. Are you with me? All pronouns are definite. Okay. Fine, brother. Dhalika baitun, it's easy. Dhalika sarirun is easy. Dhalika imamun is easy. Mubtada khabar. So, brother, these are all very easy. I think I will go to the page number 15, exercise number 2. Brothers and sisters, I'll go to exercise number 2 to, do it a little bit. We'll finish at 12:30 sharp, inshallah. Maybe 5 minutes early we'll finish. No vowel signs, brother. Dr. Abdurim thinks you know everything now. No vowel signs. Brother Muhammad, you got to figure out. But if it starts with al-maktabu, it has to be, okay, we are still in marfu. So you can close your eyes and start putting dhammas. There's no problem there. Al-maktabu maksurun. Mubtada khabar. ठीक है? Okay. Al-mudarrisu. So now you got to, when you will write in the book, you will write down mudarrisun. Write it properly, brother. Write it properly so that we get an idea. Okay. Al-qamisu wasikhun. Mubtada khabar. Sahi? Are you with me? Al-labanu. What is the meaning of it? Cold. I want you to go home and memorize the vocabs. Because we are going to repeat this tomorrow. Okay. Al-masjidu maftuhun. You will always say dun dan din. You got to say it loudly. Dun dan din. Okay. Masjid is open. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Al-hajaru kabirun. Meaning? Stone is big. What is the analysis? Mubtada khabar. Are you with me, brother? Al-labanu baridun. The milk is cold. Mubtada khabar. What is Ataf. And. Conjunction. And what is wal-ma'u harun. The water is hot. Baridun harun. Opposite. Cold, hot. Fine, brother. Al-muhandisu. What is the meaning of muhandisu? Engineer. Al-muhandisu jalisun. It is sitting. Where is mubtada? Al-muhandisu jalisun khabar. Okay. Wal-mudarrisu al-mildilu wasikhun. Al-labanu harun. Al-labanu harun. Okay. Got the idea? Tell me, is it difficult, brother? No, I don't think so. But if you find you are not getting 100% grip on it, don't worry. Tomorrow we are going to revise it. Okay, brothers and sisters? Now, next one. What is given here? Can you see the next one? What is given here? It is the khabar that has been given. So we have to bring a proper mubtada. But then we have to bring it from our head. It's not mentioned here. And mubtada is marfu and it is also definite. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? It is definite. Fine. Nazifun. Something is nazifun. Something is clean. Are you with me? Tell me. Al-kamisu nazifun. So you started with al. Mubtada. Are you with me, brothers? Al-Khamisu. MashaAllah. Next one is maksurun. Something is broken. Al-Kalamu maksur. So you are bringing now mubtadas. Very good. Baridun. Something is cold. Al-Ma'u baridun. Al-Labanu. Whatever you want to think of. Karibun. Al-Masjidu karibun. Or al-Baitu karibun. Whatever you can say. Okay, brother? Something is far. An-Najmu or al-Kamaru. Al-Kamaru Ba'idun. Very good, brother. Somebody is standing. At-tabibu or al-mudarrisu or al-waladu waqifun. Koi khada hai na? So we put that person in as a mubtada. Al-mudarrisu waqifun. Inshallah. Somebody is sitting, brother. Who's sitting? Al-muhandisu jalisun or al-waladu jalisun. Are you with me, brothers? Okay. Now, something is very big. Al-baytu kabirun. You can say, when you drive down Bayview and, Lawrence, you see all those monster homes, Then when you are driving, you can say, Hazal baytu kabirun. This house is a big, Al-baytu kabirun. Okay. Fine, brothers and sisters. Something is old. Huh? Yes, you can say al-rajulu. The man is old. Yes. Al-kitabu kadimun, al-kalamu kadimun, as-sariru kadimun, whatever. But it will be with al. Because you're using mubtada now, bringing in mubtada. Very good, brothers. Something is new. At-talibu jadidun. The student is new. Or al-mudarrisu jadidun. Or al-kalamu jadidun. Al-kitabu jadidun. Al-kursiyu jadidun. You can say anything you want. You will be able to use simple sentences now, brother. And you will be able to make your own sentences. So, brothers and sisters, al-jumlatul ismiyatu. What did I say? Nominal sentence. Al-jumlatul ismiyatu has got two parts. In English we say subject and predicate. In Arabic we say mubtada and khabar. They are both always marfu. They will end with a dhamma. They will end with a dhamma. And the mubtada is most of the time definite. And khabar most of the time. Sometimes it can be definite. Most of the time indefinite. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, can you see here Muhammadun Rasulullahi? What kind of sentence is this? Jumla ismiya. What kind of a sentence is this? Because it started with Muhammad. This is not Jumla ismiya. This is not, Jumla ismiya here. Okay? This is ismiya, but we'll learn later on, inshallah. This is not Jumla ismiya. Okay? But this is Jumla ismiya. Muhammadun. So where is Mubtada? It has got tanween. Is it definite, indefinite? Definite. Why it is definite? Because it is a proper noun. Name. Fine, brother. How about this? Allahu. Definite. What is this? Jumla ismiya. What is this? Mubtada. Where is the khabar of this? Ghafur. Allahu Ghafur. Allah is most forgiving. And here, I'm not going in detail because in the next lessons we'll go in detail. But Muhammad is the Rasul, is the messenger. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, to wind up, brother, in Arabic, the nouns decline. Are you with me? Their nouns decline. They can end with a dhamma, or they can end with a fatha, or they can end with a kasra. If they end with a dhamma, we call it marfu. If they end with a fatha, we call it mansub. If they end with a kasra, we call it majrur. So, in other words, it's dun, dan, and then. Again, say it loudly. Say it loudly. Dan, then. Now, if I say dun, what will you say to me? It's marfu. What will you say? If I say dan, what will you tell me? It's mansub. If I say then, are you with me? Again I tell you, if I say dun, if it is done, if it is then, majrur. If I say dun, then it is marfu. And if I say dan, it's mansub. And when I say din, it's majroor. One more time. If I say dun, it's marfu. If I say dan, it's mansub. And if I say din, therefore, dun dun dan dan din din, dun dun dan dan din din, dun dun dan dan din din, dun dun dan dan din din. So that is what it is, brother. Dun dun dan dan din din, dun dun dan dan din din, dun dun dan dan din din, dun dun dan dan din din. So what I am saying? Marfu, mansub, and majroor. Will you remember this, brother? Marfu, mansub, majroor. This terminology you should memorize tonight. Because this is how we will be pointing out to the words. Are you with me? It's easy, brother. My last advice, if you did not understand thoroughly, don't worry. We will repeat it again. And you will, inshallah, get it. So do not be, don't say to yourself, मैं बुड्ढा हो गया हूँ. I am become old. Or मैं बुड्ढी हो गई हूँ. Don't say that, brother. Age is not the barrier. If you have a will, if you have a determination, Allah will make it easy. Okay, are you with me? So tomorrow we'll revise everything, and then the way we are going, brothers and sisters, soon we'll be in the lesson 4, and in lesson 4, majroor will come. What will come? Majroor will come in lesson 4. But inshallah, we'll go slowly, and we'll keep on revising. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, we'll start our session. I would like to repeat a couple of things, just as a revision. In Arabic language, brothers and sisters, the noun declines. We call it declension of noun. In other words, it's mu'arab. It can have 3 cases. It can be nominative, accusative, and genitive. I did not say this yesterday, but then it may confuse you, but it is very simple. Nominative case means it is marfu. And then accusative case means it's mansub. And genitive case means it's majroor. So it should not be confusing. We will get used to marfu, mansub, and majroor more than anything else. In other words, the noun can end Muhammadun, that's why I said dun. Then it can end in dan, that's why I said dan. And it can end as a din. And we should be watching these things in the Quran when we read. If it is a noun, is it marfu? Is it mansub? Is it majroor? And it will tell you a story. Who am I? For example, we also said to you that in Arabic language, there are 2 kinds of sentences. If the sentence begins with a noun, then we call it jumla ismiya. If a sentence begins with a verb, we call it jumla fi'liya. Very simple. If it is a jumla ismiya, brothers and sisters, we are looking for 2 things in it. Where is mubtada and where is khabar? In other words, where is subject and where is predicate. And brothers, as I told you, the subject, the mubtada, is always marfu. So you see, it is telling you a story. You see a jumla ismiya, and you see a noun, and if it is marfu, it is telling you, I am mubtada. And then, if there is a khabar, it will also be marfu, and that khabar is telling you, I am. That marfu is telling you, I am khabar now. So you will be able to identify these things, brother. Okay? So, all the sentences so far we have done, they are very, very simple. No complications. But, well, things will get complicated. The more complicated they get, the more interesting they become. Inshallah, we are going to enjoy it when they get complicated. So, from time to time, I will also tell you, that certain things are harf and certain things are noun, okay? And you can make a little note. You do not have to sit down and memorize everything. Just make a note of it because I'll be repeating them and inshallah you will be hearing from me all the time. Okay. Now, we also studied that a simple statement like Hadha Baitun, Hadha Kursiyun, Hadha Waladun, Hadha Tabibun, you can change that into a question by putting Hamza in front. Now that Hamza is a warf. Hamza is a harf. Hamza is a harf. Okay? But then it has got a long name that by the time you go in book 2, you'll get used to it. Harful istifham. Particle for asking question. Interrogative particle. Okay? But you don't have to worry now. Just remember that when you put a in front of a statement, it turns into a question. That's all. Haza baitun, this is a house. Haza baitun, is this a house? That's all. Okay. And then we use ma to ask a question. Ma haza. Okay. But ma is not harf, but ma is the ism. Okay. Fine. Ma haza, what is this? Okay. And then, if it is to refer to an aqil, to a person with intelligence, rational noun, we call it, then you have to use man. Then you have to use man. Man haza. Okay? Ma haza, what is this? Man haza, who is this? Inshallah, you will try and read the sentences more often and you will get used to it, inshallah. And then we were in lesson number 3, brothers and sisters, where we came to the definite noun and indefinite noun. That we had studied in the beginning. Brother? Indefinite noun will always have tanween. Double vowel sign. It can be tanween dhamma, it can be tanween fatah, or it can be tanween kasra. Dun, dan, din. Depending on what function the noun is performing in the sentence. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, how do you make indefinite noun into definite noun? By putting al and removing the double vowel sign, leaving only one vowel sign. Okay? Baitun, a house. Al baitu, the house. Qalamun, a pen. Al kalamu, the pen. Waladun, a boy. Al waladu, the boy. Tabibun, a doctor. At tabibu, the doctor. Mudarrisun, a teacher. Al mudarrisu, the teacher. So it's very simple, inshallah. And then I pointed out to you and I asked you, make simple sentences in English. Make nominal sentence in English. And you realized, I made you observe yourself, that you always started with the. Do you remember? You say, the house is new. The pen is broken. The kitab, the book, you always started with the. The book is old. In other words, brothers and sisters, mubtada, which is marfu, most of the time it is definite. It is definite now. And then the khabar, most of the time it will be indefinite. It is marfu, but it is indefinite. And then we did some exercises, brothers and sisters. I hope you were comfortable with them. For example, we did the exercise on page number 15, brothers and sisters. exercise 3, in which we were filling the blanks with the words given. You remember? Jamilun, Wasikhun, Maftuhun, Harun, Thaqilun, Khafifun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Yes. There, you are there in the book now? Yes. Now, I was so pleased with your answers, brothers and sisters. And when your answers are correct, I get a special happiness that things are now, working and you are understanding. We have to fill in the blanks. But what kind of a word is there in the front? For example, Al-Hajaru, Al-Kamaru, Al-Mindilu, Al-Babu, Al-Waraku, Al-Labanu. And I was pleased with your answers, brothers and sisters, because you say this is all mubtada. It means we are looking to fit in a proper khabar. And you did very well, but we'll do one more time. You can do it together. Brother, if I say Al-Hajaru, what will be your answer? Thaqilun, mashallah. Huh? If I say Al-Babu, Maftuhun. Huh? You got the idea, brother? Farooq, inshallah. If I say Al-Kamaru, Jamilun, mashallah. If I say Al-Waraku, Khafifun. Al-Mindilu, Wasikhun. Wasikhun. Al-Labanu, Harun. Harun. So you see, you got the idea. We had the mubtada and you brought the khabar to complete the sentence. Now in the next sentence, the next exercise, brothers and sisters, in the next exercise, we have a khabar. Now we have to bring in mubtada, but the mubtadas are not given. Subjects are not given. So you have to think. And if you have read your lesson 2-3 times, then the answers will come with ease, inshallah. Okay, brother, nadhifun, something is clean. Al-mindilu nadhifun, al-kamisu nadhifun. You can, say anything you want to say, inshallah. Next one is maksurun, something is broken. Al-kalamu maksurun, al-kursiyu maksurun, as-sariru maksurun, anything you want to say. Huh? Something is cold, baridun, al-ma'u baridun. Or you can say al-labanu baridun. Huh? Okay. Later on when we learn al-jawwu baridun, the weather is cold. Later on you will learn more vocabs, inshallah. Okay. Qaribun, something is near. Al-masjidu qaribun, al-baytu qaribun. Are you with me? Fine, brothers and sisters. Something is far. Al-baytu ba'idun or al-masjidu ba'idun. Okay. Or al-kamaru ba'idun. Okay. Waqifun, someone is standing. Al-muhandisu waqifun. Ar-rajulu waqifun. Okay. At-tabibu waqifun. Brothers and sisters, you can use your own sentences now. You can make even half a dozen sentences. So this is a good exercise to make your own sentences. Okay. And if you have children, brother, if you teach them, they will start speaking these sentences. I have experienced it, with children. They pick up very fast. Jalisun, someone is sitting. Al-muhandisu jalisun, al-mudarrisu jalisun. Okay. At-talibu jalisun, the student is sitting. Fine. Kabirun. Al-hisanu kabirun. The horse is big. But do you see now, brother? We are using definite noun first as a mubtada, and the khabar is coming as indefinite. Keep that in mind. Now, this rule, most of the time, there will be some exceptions. And we will learn from the Quran those things, inshallah. Brother, for your information, I will speak from time to time about Quran. What is Quran, brother? Quran is such a unique book, 1400 plus year old, Nothing has been written like that in Arabic language to match Quran. It's unique. The grammar of Arabic language is derived from Quran. Can you imagine? The grammar of Arabic language came from the Quran. The Quran dictates the grammar of Arabic language, brother. So everything that you want to learn about Arabic grammar, the Quran is going to teach you. And everything we will learn, brother. But if you don't learn the language, then we are missing out so much. And from time to time, I'll bring examples, Even examples of exception to the rule. We will find it in the Quran, And you will love it. And most of you are very well into Quran. You have been studying for a long time. You have memorized. But now you will understand the Quran from a different perspective. It will come to you in a different colors, And inshallah, we will feel the magic of Quran in our heart. Okay, inshallah. Something is old. Qadimun. Al-Kitabu Qadimun. If you, Sister Maimuna, loudly, sister. Al-Baytu Qadimun. MashaAllah. Al-Baytu Qadimun. Correct. Al-Baytu Qadimun. Al-Masjidu Qadimun. Okay, very good. Jadidun, something is new. At-Tabibu Jadid. Okay, or Kitab, Al-Kalam. You can say a house, whatever you want to say. But you will start with definite noun, which is coming as a mubtada. MashaAllah. Al-Kalimatul Jadidu. But the new words. These are the new words. Okay, sure. Now, you will, I would like you to memorize them, the vocabs. The vocabs we should memorize. And from now onwards, we should make a special effort to memorize. But that, for intensive course, you've got to study every day at home. You'll have to set out the time, and study every day, inshallah. Al-Kamaru, what is the meaning, brother? The moon. Jadidun, new. Qadimun, Wasikhun, MashaAllah. Nadhifun, Harun, Baridun, Saghirun, Kabirun, Maftuhun, open. Maksurun, Thaqilun, heavy. Khafifun, Jamilun, Waqifun, standing. Jalisun. So there are many words in this block, brothers and sisters, which are opposite to each other. So you should try to figure them out. It will help you to memorize it quickly. For example, brothers and sisters, Jadidun, what is the opposite of Jadidun? Qadim. What is the opposite of Wasikhun? Nazifun. What is the opposite of Harun? You see how clever Dr. Abdurrahim is? He does it so beautifully, brother. I think this is a beautiful idea. When I first learned this, I was amazed, that this makes learning very easy. Saghirun, Kabirun. Okay? Then we have Thaqilun, Khafifun. Thaqilun, heavy, Khafifun, light, brother. Rabbana آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إسرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Jazakumullahu khair. Inshallah, tomorrow we'll meet around 9:15, inshallah. You'll try to come if possible, inshallah. If you are late due to traffic, don't worry, brothers and sisters. You know? Inshallah. Jazakallah.